In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious, my dear third intermediate students, today we're with Unit 8, Lesson 3, Plants. Reading. First section is reading. Work in pairs. What is each paragraph from A to C about? This week's newsletter is about two students in England. The first paragraph, Faiza Al-Balawi and Suad Suleiman are with members of their families in England. They're both students at Queen's University College in Oxford. Number B, Faiza is doing a degree in plant biology. She has been living in Oxford since June last year, and she's been studying desert plants since the beginning of the university term in October last year. Paragraph C, Suad is a PhD student. She's been doing a doctorate in plant irrigation for 18 months. However, she studied English for 6 months before starting her PhD, so she's been living in England for 2 years since she finished her master's degree in Saudi Arabia. Answers. What is each paragraph about? Paragraph 1 is about two students at Oxford. Paragraph 2 is details about Faiza. Paragraph 3 is details about Suad. The next part, reading. Complete the information in the tables. Faiza, now June, October last year, June last year, and Suad, now 18 months ago, 2 years. We have to complete the information. Look, number 2 is a PhD student. Number 3 has been studying plant. Number 4 has been doing a PhD. Number 5 has been living in Oxford. Number 6 has been living in England. So we have completed all the details in the tables. Let's go to another part. Number C, pronunciation. Repeat paragraphs B and C. Female, Faiza is doing a degree in plant biology. She has been living in Oxford since June last year, and she has been studying desert plants since the beginning of the university term in October last year. Male, Suad is a PhD student. She has been doing a doctorate in plant irrigation for 18 months. However, she studied English for 6 months before studying her PhD, so she's been living in England for 2 years since she finished her master's degree in Saudi Arabia. We are still with lesson 3. The next part, D, speaking words. Speaking work in pairs. Ask and answer questions with how long. We have to make questions starting with how long and answer these questions. Look, The first example, how long has Faiza been living in Oxford? This is a question. The answer, she's been living in Oxford. We want you to make questions and answers like this example. Faiza live Oxford. Make a question. The question, how long has Faiza been living in Oxford? The answer is she's been living in Oxford. Number two, how long has Faiza been studying plant biology? She has been studying plant biology since October last year, since the beginning of the university term. How long has Suad done PhD in plant irrigation? The answer, Suad has been doing a PhD in plant irrigation for 18 months. Question 4, how long has Suad been living in Oxford? The answer will be Suad has been living in Oxford for 2 years, or since she finished her master's degree in Saudi Arabia. The next part in our lesson today, number E, we will have to complete the notes. Suad Suleiman. Since last November, Suad has been working in a special laboratory studying how plants, space, controlling space and temperature, space, different kinds of soil for the last 4 months. The students have been space Suad by email growing space in a special farm for the last 4 months. Suad has been analyzing the experiment and space to improve how plants are formed. Now look at the answers. The first space, grow, 3 light, 4 using, 5 contracting, 6 plant, 7 results, 8 trying. These are all the answers. Now go to section F, speaking, work in pairs. Talk about what Suad has been doing in Oxford. Language help, read and remember. This is a very important section in our lesson today. How and when to use since and for in different ways. For plus length of time, for a period of time, a number of weeks, a number of hours, a number of days, a number of months. After for, I have been living in Tehran for a long time, for a month, for 2 years. On the right, since plus a period of an exact time or the exact time, names of months, names of days, names of years, names of season. After since, I have been studying Chinese since April, name of a month, 2013, a year, last week, a period. So take care of the use of for and since. Number H, writing. Write a short letter in your notebook. Say what you have been doing in your letter. Start the letter. The first part is to start the letter. After that, say what you have been doing. Finish the letter and sign the letter. Write your name in the end. Hi dear, recently I have been, since we met I have been, for 2 days I have been, best wishes, see you soon. This an example of a letter. Complete these parts to make a complete letter. This was the end of our lesson, Unit 8, Lesson 3 today. Best of luck with you, Mr. Khalid Eid.